Hello again, and in today's edition of AI Bytes, we're going to take a quick look at the 4 leading AI chat platforms for business. All right, we are going to compare Microsoft 365 Copilot, ChatGPT Team, Claude Enterprise, and Google Gemini. So for monthly cost, generally $30 to $40 per user a month. That's for a year agreement, so if you want to go month to month, it is a little bit more expensive. Google Gemini is included with Google Business Standards. So for those small businesses that are on the Google Suite, congratulations, you have Gemini built into your costs. Single sign-on, this was one of the big reasons why I picked these four. They all support it. Single sign-on is just a great way of ensuring that your team has easy and secure access to those platforms. Now, this next one is a big one, and it was a big controversy when ChatGPT first started getting pretty well-known. Do any of these platforms train or fine-tune their model on your data? Meaning anything that you input, anything that you upload, are they then taking that, saving it, and then integrating it into their AI so that when other people ask questions, it's returning some of the answers from the inputs that you provided? And the great answer is no. So you'll be able to rest easy at night knowing they're not training their models with these particular flavors of their offerings. Next up, I work with mostly businesses that have their environment in Microsoft 365, the Office suite, and right now just talking about connections to Microsoft 365 that are built in. So obviously Copilot is the best as far as access to the environment. It honors permissions. So, if you have SharePoint sites where you have permissions on certain folders or certain sites, then if someone does a chat session with Copilot and asks a question that's in some data that they don't have access to, they won't get those results. ChatGPT Team has extended their connector library. So they have some that connect to Teams and SharePoint. I'm still testing out some of the SharePoint connector items, but those appear to honor permissions as well. Claude Enterprise and Google Gemini, out of the box, it doesn't seem like they have anything built in. I'm sure there's ways to extend it, and we'll be investigating that. All right, projects and notebooks. So this is a way of starting basically a container within the chat platform where, let's say I want to talk about how I want to make new AI Bytes videos. So I can create a project around this and upload documents that I can use for multiple chats. I'll be going over that soon. One of the particular platforms that has gotten a lot of buzz is the Google Gemini Notebook feature, Notebook LM. That is the one where it will take what's in your notebook and create a AI-generated 2-person podcast. So that's pretty fun to play around with. Deep research, I went over this in the AI Byte, and all the platforms have their own flavors. Most excitingly, Microsoft 365 Copilot just recently put in a research feature, and it seems promising. A great way to create documentation based on things that are scattered across your SharePoint tenant. Next up is Canvas. So this is what I'm going to be going over soon in an AI Byte video. This is essentially when you're in a chat session, you know how you'll chat and you'll continue to work with it, and you'll have 10 pages worth of scrolling to see all of the conversation that you had and all the iterations. Well, if you use a feature like Canvas, basically you can say, create me a document for X, and it'll take that information, put it in a document, and as you continue to chat, it'll update the document versus having this incredibly long chat to go through with all the information. Last one is our custom applications, and in each platform they have their own flavors. We went over ChatGPT GPTs recently. Google Gems is very similar to that. Claude Enterprise just put artifacts into production. I'm going to be looking at that soon. And Microsoft 365 Copilot has agents, which again are very similar to GPTs. And that about does it. So just a reminder, we have our new AI and automation quick start for small and medium-sized businesses. If your team has been testing AI, but you're not really getting anything going for the whole business, or maybe you don't even know if your team's using AI, this is a great way to get started and get everybody off the ground and trained and using it effectively.